Hello, my name is Dina Jackson, and today I'm going to be speaking with a wonderful author, psychotherapist. She is a certified somatic experiencing trauma practitioner and PhD, as well as clinical nurse. Please welcome Dr. Teresa Marsh. Hi, Teresa.
Hi.
And
Very
today,
excited about my book, Dina.
I know, and I'm excited too. And we're back. For anyone who's been following along, you were just holding up that beautiful book, and that's what we'll be discussing, The Courage of a Nation. Today we're going to be discussing chapter 11, which is heavily correlated with chapter 10. So anyone who saw the previous video, it's coming into the same territory. This particular chapter is called Please Teach Me How to Heal, I Am Ready. And you open with a quote for this. So I'm wondering if you could share that quote with us today.
Absolutely. So this chapter 11, always trust your own inner strength and resourcefulness and allow your spirit to guide you there. The view is magnificent. Teresa Marsh.
I like that. The view is magnificent. Magnificent, you're right. So for this one, you discuss the multiple traumas that a particular young mother in this community was experiencing, and you talk about her treatment plan, the treatment plan that you used to help her heal. And I was surprised to learn that this was through telemedicine. So I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit more about this and elaborate for anyone who's watching today.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that this beautiful queer's woman in Ojibwe, this beautiful queer, Jade, she wants me to use her name because she is so proud. She's such a powerful, proud queer. And when I met her, yeah, she was expecting her fifth baby, 28 years old, expecting her fifth baby, and she had 4 other kids, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I remember when David said, I want you to see this beautiful young woman. She's in Thunder. No, that time she was in Geraldton, and she's now in Thunder Bay. But you know, we have to do it on telemedicine. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. Can't do this work. I don't think you can do this healing work on telemedicine. He said to me, believe me, and he quoted some research that him and our team did on telemedicine and being in person, the same results. And you know, and I said, okay, fine, I guess I have to be open. I'll give it a bash. So she was actually my first client doing this work on telemedicine. So when we met the first time, she was so excited. What a beautiful being. She was excited because she said to Dr. Marsh, I knew you before, even before your husband said he was going to refer me. I picked up your book, not this one, the previous book, Enlightenment is Letting Go. And so she was excited, and she finally found me, and didn't know it would happen, but needless to say, she was ready to get in there and ready to do the work. And we talked about what it's going to look like, what it's going to be like. And I think why the development of the therapeutic relationship happened so fast is because she read Enlightenment is Letting Go, and she already had a sense of who I am and how I do the work, and all the beautiful stories in that first book is the same, you know, as it is in this book, but it's very healing, and you know that if I do the work, I can heal. So she's ready to do the work. And I talked to her a little bit about somatic work. I said to her, you know, the only way you can heal from intergenerational trauma and substance use disorders to come home to your embodiment, to come home to your vessel, come home to your container. So before we're going to do that, I'll have to teach you. We're going to do every week psychoeducational stuff. So I had to teach her some of the language, like what somatic is, how you come home to your embodiment, and then practice with her. So, you know, that's how we started off the treatment plan. And then, of course, I would send her in the mail little packages of the sessions, you know, that we were doing. So as I said, she was a fast learner. She practiced and she implemented everything, and you know, things really went pretty well for her. And then she also wanted to introduce me to a beautiful husband, Jeremy, and also young. And I said, oh my gosh, you so young parents. He was clean and sober too. He just went cold turkey years ago. He's embedded in his own ceremony and all of that. And as the time went on, I got introduced to the little family. This is all on telemedicine, all on telemedicine. So the whole family got to know me. And one of the things I really want to point out to people here, I say as a helper and a healer, that healing from intergenerational trauma and addiction, it's a family affair. It's a family affair. And some people would say from the medical model, oh, but if you're seeing the husband, the wife, maybe it's a conflict of interest to see the husband or the kids. No, it's not. It's who? It's a family affair. You work with the family. So yeah, so I started seeing Jeremy as well, started working with Jeremy, also went through difficult, horrific traumas where, you know, in his community, but they working together. And as I taught Jade all the tools and the skills that she could utilize to help her through on a day-to-day basis, she could help Jeremy. When I helped Jeremy, he could help her, and so on. So that's basically how we do the work, right? But again, Dina, just to, if I have to put it in a nutshell, like really what do? It's developing that therapeutic alliance. You become that enlightened witness for your client. So she has to trust you. She has to get to know you. You have to be transparent as a helper and a healer. And then from there, basically you're teaching her as you give her the skills and her the tools. So with somatic work, there's only 3 processes. And the one is that whole notion of coming home to your body, being able to feel your body and not to numb whatever's happening there. As I said earlier on, you know, if she's feeling sad, for example, waking up in the morning, sometimes we don't know. Maybe we had a flashback. Maybe we had a bad dream. As opposed to saying, oh my God, I'm just waking up feeling depressed again like that. I said, no, don't do that. You look at your sadness and you say, hi, good morning, sadness, I'm here for you. Good morning, sadness, I see you, because that's the language of your body. Right? What is it that we need today, sadness? We're in this together. We're going to do this together. And so you don't go cognitive on it. Oh, it's because of this, and this one did this, and that one did that, and going back in the past. You stay in the present moment. You stay in the here and now. You honor what you're feeling. You get up, you do what you need to do, and before you know it, when that sadness, that language of the body is talking to us, and the body knows we're paying attention, it dissipates. It's like magic. It dissipates, right? That's the language of the body. And then from there on, be kind and gentle to yourself. Don't make a case against yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Be kind and gentle to yourself. Connect to your spirit. And other processes is like the traditional healing practices. Jade, get up in the morning, do your smudge, go outside to Shkapmakwe, to Mother Earth, put down tobacco, right? Sit together with your family, you know, have one meal where you're all sitting together, but stay connected to your spirit, right? When the tears come, when the nervous system gets activated because you're having a memory and the body's thinking that you are being traumatized, say to your body, no, we're just having a memory. It's okay. Bring that hippocampus back online. No, we're okay. We're not being traumatized. I'm in my house. I'm safe. We're just having a memory. So we're working through this. We're in the process of healing. When the tears come and the sadness come and that, let it come, let it roll. The third process in somatic work is discharging those little trauma, I call it little trauma vortexes that's sitting all over in the body. Let go of that through tears, through shaking, through trembling, through exercise, through walking, through talking, all of those ways of discharging and letting it out of the body. Yoga is the best one for discharging, because when you traumatize, there's a contraction and an expansion, but you want expansion. So there's space in the body. When there's space in the body will release and let go of stuff we don't need. The third one is resourcing. So she knows what resourcing is. For all of us, we have internal resources, external resources. So you begin to teach people how to resource. So her husband is a resource, her family is a resource, her parents is a resource, Mother Nature is a resource, all the elements in creation is a resource, exercise is a resource, blah, 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 all of that. And of course, we always do a 10-minute guided meditation when we start the session. So that 10 minutes of guided meditation is already the work. You're already coming home and trusting your body again and trusting yourself. That's very, very brief, Gina, but for all the readers, it's all written there. It's beautiful and it's healing.
I appreciate you sharing the process. I think that's helpful for everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.